number 9 into short streams here. It does look like electricity will come back tomorrow. It looks like they're getting everyone. I mean, it looks like the 90% is set up, so now we're next. We didn't get delayed, which about this time, last time we got pushed back another day, but looks like they're solid on us. Sometime tomorrow morning, supposedly we're supposed to get it, so I feel good about that. I still think Energy is incompetent, completely incompetent. I also want to tell you something else. Verizon sucks, man. Verizon, my buddies, my neighbor has AT&T. He always has a signal, even when the power's out. I cannot get a signal in my house. My hands are freezing. It's so cold in the house. I was just getting some stuff for tomorrow, and I could not get a cell phone. My wife could not call me. It's like Verizon just goes dead if you don't have power. This 5G network it has is awful, awful. And then another buddy of mine had T-Mobile, and he could get a good signal. So it looks like any carrier but Verizon is the one I should be going with. So I'm going to look at it, if I can remember, I'm going to look at getting another provider sooner rather than later. So for anyone who didn't catch the last stream, my electricity's been out. It'll be out for 9 days. Tomorrow is the 9th day, and it will be on finally after 9 days, or 8 days. That's fair to say 8 days, over a week, because tomorrow it does come on in the morning. And they would have delayed it by now, because I get updates about 7:45 that they're pushing me back, and they didn't push me back or anyone else in my neighborhood. Usually they start pushing the people back in the divisions after and before us, and they didn't change it, so it looks like we are the target. We're listed in the morning, which is a good sign. If they don't know, they list you till 11 o'clock at night. That means they have no idea if they're going to get to you or not. So now that doesn't mean cable will be back on. I highly doubt my internet will be back on too, but I'm not blaming the internet. They can't do anything until electricity comes up. Then they can work on their cable lines. You know, attaching the cable line, they won't be able to test a signal without electricity. So I'm sure they'll be there very quickly, soon after, to reestablish connect. It may just be, well, no, they may have to reconnect the line. So I may be without internet. I don't know. I usually do a more civilized age on first Thursday of the month. That is highly in question right now. Unless they get the internet going, then we're good to go. I didn't even plan for it because I don't even care at this point. Let's see. What else? Hurricane or some amazing winter weather. Yeah, winter weather was it. The electric company here, totally unprepared, completely unprepared, ignorant. They should be sued by every single person in the state. They should do a group lawsuit. I am definitely joining that. Their negligence and how they handled this, how they thought they were so they so underestimated this. They were overwhelmed. 750 trucks. They could have doubled that and still wouldn't have got it by their goal. They are so idiotic. I hope that there's lawsuits pending for this group, because they're just so awful. But, and I'll keep saying they're awful. Anyway, other than that, you know, I'm my roofer. They got to fix my garage, because if you don't know, two trees fell in the house. It looks like the garage basically has to be, the structure's damaged. They're going to get me a quote soon. We're trying to get the whole roof replaced, because there are leaks now in the roof, like not around the garage. And he said he'd have to come back and see, because when there's ice on the roof, which it should melt tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be low 60s for the first time ever. It's been like in the 40s every day. But tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 62. that should melt the rest of that ice. The rest of that ice should melt, even in the corners. It should melt at 62. So he said he'd come back out, look at the roof. My roofer said he'd go with him. So we'll see if the whole roof will get replaced or not. But what a joke, man. That's going to take another month and I'm not complaining about that. I understand that's going to take a month to get fixed and everything. Even though the roofer said I'm number one, you know, he's got me. He'll get me as fast as he can, no matter how much damage it is. So I'm really thankful for that. Oh no, got a call coming in. Can't take the call. Lots of calls coming in. Lots of calls. One of my buddies did get electricity today, but a lot of people are having issues. Like my mom's stove does not work anymore, and they don't know what the deal is. They have electricity, but the stove is out. So there's no telling what type of problems we'll have when the electricity comes back on. I tried to turn everything off, but of course I don't know what was on. I was upstairs on a stream when it happened, and I have no idea. And maybe I should turn the AC heater, you know, I should turn that to off, maybe. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda now. But either way, I can't read what these messages say. The bottom, hold on. Let me put on my reader. Oh no, where's my readers? Oh no, my readers. Hold on. I gotta do readers these days. Oh, now I can't see the road. They love their bottom line of profits. Oh yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna dog on the insurance company yet. They haven't given me my quote. I might do it. I might do so later. But the adjuster seemed pretty nice, and you know they're going to get me set up and everything. And yes, the insurance company, they know they got to pay. I got a very low deductible though, because it is a winter storm. It was not wind or hail damage, which gave me 1/6 of what my my deductible will be now. So that's nice. Insurance company's going to try to give as little as possible. We all know that. That's the way the game goes. Sorry for the lack of light. Let me put on some light here. There you go. Parked here for a minute. Hello. But like I said, the insurance company seems very nice right now. We'll see when they approve stuff, what they approve and everything. But I'm hoping I can get everything fixed. There's some cracked pavement. I'm not too worried about that. Like, I mean, our cars do go out there to swerve in to get into the garage, but it's going to be a little, you know, I mean, it's cracked, like pushed up and everything. So you can't drive in that corner. And usually that's where I take my big U-turn to get into the garage, but I'll just have to reverse now and do a shorter turn. Until they get, I don't know how much they're going to fix on that. We're getting a new mailbox. That'll hold. I got to cut the rest of the bush the mailbox fell on. I should post some pictures on YouTube of the tree and limbs. I didn't take all the pictures. One big tree hit our swing set. I hate this little swing set. I wanted to throw it away. And there's a big clang. And it didn't even dent that swing set. It didn't even dent the swing set. I was like, "You're kidding." It was the hugest limb that failed. There's a lot of big limbs. That was the hugest one. Didn't even dent the swing set. I don't care if they'd have given me $1 for it. I just wanted to throw it away. I hate that thing. They smashed my wife's ugly dolphin table that my parents were going to throw out of their beach house. My wife goes, "We want it. It's ugly." The glass table is really thick and heavy. Like, even though it's broken in half, I don't know if I can pick it up. I couldn't pick up it when it was whole. It was too heavy. I had to have two people. And a half with sharp edges on the other end that I can't grab? No way. No way. I'll have to get help on that. That's the first thing I got to clean up. Whatever they give me for it is fine. I'm going to ask my wife if she'll let me throw away the podium. I will give her whatever, $100 or $200. I doubt they'll give us much for it. But whatever they give us for it, I'll give her that money if we don't have to keep, because she wants to repair the table. and it is the ugliest table in the world. What else? Nothing else really, I guess. Like I said, mailbox concrete. I mean, it damaged a little bit of the fence, but I didn't even tell them about that because I didn't even tell them about that because it's just the little tops of the fences got knocked out, and it didn't destroy or damage the fence. The fence isn't leaning. It isn't. There's no busted. There's one busted board. But I think that was from an animal from a long time ago. I don't even remember. I don't see how a tree could have busted the bottom of the board. But some of the tops, the tippy top of the fence got knocked off, which is nothing. They could repair the whole fence maybe, but it wasn't worth doing. I mean, I'd rather them just get the whole roof if they can replace it. The problem is the adjuster was really honest with me. He said that the roof was only 10 years, 10 years old, and that he didn't think they'd replace the whole house. Plus, he has to, all the limbs that hit it, they hit the ice and snow, and they've fallen off since then, most of them. There's still a big one on there. And it's on the garage side, which is what they're repairing anyway. But he just has to show it's recent damage. The roofer offered to give his advice too, so they're both going to come out at the same time. I haven't scheduled that yet because, again, the ice has to melt. If the ice melts tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do it. Hold on. I'm going to take him for every penny I can muster. Well, I'm just going to try to make sure they fix the garage. They're going to do that. The little driveway, they're going to fix that. The mailbox, the table. I'm not going to replace the table. We're going to replace the mailbox. The mailbox was crap anyway, so I'm glad it got hit. Just want to get it over with. And, you know, I was thinking, because everyone's talking about leaks, because the limbs were hitting the roof and sliding off. And I thought nothing of it. Then someone said, hey, Matt, and there is some water. There is some water damage. I'm looking at water spots in the roof. And the guy was like, oh, we'll just paint over that. Paint over it. It's a water stain. So there was water up leaking in the house. So I just want them to check it. I'll feel better when the roofer and the adjuster come back out there. He can't go out there because of ice, which is fine. He said they won't let us go up there when there's ice. That's totally fine. I don't want anyone to get hurt. But I do want them to look it over. If they can fix it. Now, if the roofer says, actually, Matt, I didn't see anything too bad, just a few patches. If they just want to patch it, they don't want to pay for a new roof. All right, I just want it fixed. I don't have to worry later on down the road that, you know, something was wrong with the house that could have been fixed when the insurance came. But that's going to delay the process too, having them come back out, wait another 3 to 5 days for another appraisal. Now, supposedly my appraisal, I'm going to read either probably on, oh no, I think Tuesday. No, tomorrow. I think, oh rats, I can't remember what day it's supposed to get warm now. Either way though, I don't have to accept their proposal because I am going to ask them to come back out there. And the adjuster said that's totally fine. He understands. He'd come back. If it's him or someone else, they're going to come back out there and look at the house, look at the whole roof, because he can't go up there right now, which is, again, fine with. So, but it did damage the structure of the garage. So I'll try to show some pics. No, I'm having a terrible 2026 so far. Yeah. I'm the last person, not the last. I'm the last person I know that doesn't have electricity. All my workmates got it yesterday. A buddy of mine got it yesterday. And we're going to get it tomorrow. Like I said, I just looked on it again. We're still slated for, and when they give you a time in the morning, that means they know they're going to get to you. If they give you 11 p.m., that means they don't know. And it looks like my whole neighborhood has been given the go. Like mine's the morning, there's the afternoon, one's at night, so I'm a little worried about that person. But it looks like they're going to be fixing it up. So that's a good thing. That's a great thing, actually. But 8 days without power. I'm staying at my parents' house, my old house. So that's been a lot of fun. But anyway, when it does pop up, I'll do a proper stream. I just wanted to share a little update with that. I may not have internet tomorrow, but I'll probably be in my house. I'll do another update then. So until then, guys, I'll just see you later. Take care. Bye for now.